you guys doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I just turned 29 a couple weeks ago. And let me just tell you, it's not as bad as you think it would be. It's actually pretty painless. And for my birthday on Sunday, my dad decided that he was going to take me to a Dodgers game down in downtown LA, which was awesome. Who loves the Dodgers in here? All right, I feel like there's not enough of you. Do we have some Giants fans in the room? Is that what's going on, or you don't, or you don't give a shit about baseball, do you? That's okay. We can still be friends. So, by the definition of my dad taking me to a Dodgers game, that meant that I was going to drive from up here down to LA, downtown LA, on a Sunday, while he proceeds to get drunk and high in my front seat. And I'm thinking, oh, great. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying my birthday, Dad. And there's just nothing better than that. He went a little wild that day, and then I just had to remember the term he always told me. He's like, honey, remember, we're not alcoholics. Alcoholics go to meetings. We're drunks, we go to parties. And that is the best piece of advice I ever took away from him. Besides that, the best line he ever told me was, I get home from the bar one night, I'm 21, and the next morning I asked him, like, Dad, can you please take me back to my car? Where's your car at? Oh, it's at the bar. It's at the one bar in this little town. And I'm like, I think I left my dignity there, so if you see it on the way back. And my dad looks at me and completely serious. Oh, honey, you have to have dignity before you can lose it. So that's what my best friend reminds me to this day when I tell her I can't find my dignity. Speaking of best friends, I just took a group of girls down to Palm Springs for a bachelorette party. And it was not as wild as you would expect it to be. I was really hoping for a lot of shots, lots of tequila. We definitely did those. But when you get labeled as a frat boy of your entire group of girls, because you're the only one who wants to dance, it's not going over so well. So anyways, I'm a frat boy. I take shots and I dance. If that's what it is, I apparently have been one my whole life, and I never actually went to a university. But anyways, we were sitting there watching a comedian last night by the name of Bert. What's the last name? He has a good Russian story about how he joined the Russian mafia. I couldn't hear that. He's a racist, apparently. But he has a really good story about going skydiving with Rachel Ray for the first time. He's hilarious. And he joins the Russian mafia. You have to check out his special on Netflix. This guy knows what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there reminiscing about my own skydiving story when I was 21. And basically the gist of it is, I had just gone to my first ever music festival the night before. Has anyone here ever heard of Lucidity down in Santa Barbara? Yeah, it's a good time. I went back to it in the very first year that it happened. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a big camping trip with a bunch of my friends that my brother invites me out to. It's a full-blown music festival. Everyone's doing drugs around me. I get home at 4 in the morning because I live 10 minutes away and fall asleep. I wake back up at 7 to a text message from my boss who says, we're going skydiving for the first time. Great. I'll see you there. I'll be there in 45 minutes at the airport. So I go to meet him there, and they shuffle me into this room, and I'm not afraid at this point. Has anyone here ever been skydiving before? Yeah. All right, you guys gotta step it up a little bit more. You gotta live your life. Come on. You gotta jump out of an airplane and think you're gonna die in the next 3 minutes. But I get in there and they're like, and they scare the living shit out of me. They're like, you cannot have consumed alcohol in the last 24 hours. And you're about to jump out of the plane. What are you thinking? And I'm sitting there thinking, I did that. I might still even be drunk from last night. But shit, strap me up to a little Brazilian and let's jump out of a plane. And that's what we did. All right, you guys have been great, and have a good night.